I would like to reiterate and confirm that PSP is committed to an open and inclusive society and economy. However, we have differences with the government probably with regards to the many issues on how we want to go about achieving that. And I think this Parliament has started the ball rolling to get us in that direction. Over the last few days, I think we have debated on the issues of foreigners and jobs. There are differences there. PSP would like the speed of this population growth being slowed down, like to see a cap on the foreigners, at least for the immediate future, and to ensure there's skills transfer. The disappointment that I express.
Mr. Leong, are you seeking clarification or are you making a new speech?
I'm seeking clarification on...
Come to the point, please.
On the point that our disappointment on the DBS still not having a homegrown CEO now is because of the process. I still hold on to my disappointment. I still keep to that. Although I do appreciate the clarification given by member Derek Goh on the senior management of DBS Bank. Okay, in terms of why I want to keep to my statement is because I think when I give the speech, when people listen to the speech, including the new citizens and foreigners in Singapore, they would have appreciated that I said it was over a period of 22 years. Why didn't the government, in the process, put in certain safeguards or certain other rules, okay, to ensure that, okay, we have this skills transfer, we have this, maybe now localization is not the word anymore, but at least to ensure that Singaporeans will be groomed to take over the job, okay? So in that context, I don't think it will be taken very, very negatively by the international community. Singapore is open enough. Foreigners know that we are very, very open. Okay? In fact, if we fail to do certain things to safeguard the interests of Singaporeans, I'm afraid we may be laughed at. Thank you.
I think I have to reiterate some of the things I've said on Tuesday when I explained and traced back. It went into some details to trace back how from the 1960s, Singapore started as an FX trading center. And then from there, the first banks that came in and do FX trading, they were foreign banks. Bank of America was the first. And then gradually we brought in investment banking, wealth management, insurance, so on and so forth. Now we're doing green financing, doing fintech. And that whole process started 40 years ago. And that process started where we bring in foreign expertise and then put in a lot of effort to groom local talent, grow our own timber, learn from the foreign expertise. And from there, many of our own rose up to take senior positions. And I gave quite a lot of data requested by various members to show that we are holding our own by being open to the world. And I think that is the best way for us to grow. That is the best way for us to serve Singaporeans. Don't make ourselves a pond. Small pond, live in the pond and feel we are great, we are big fish in the pond. But open up to the lagoon, open up to the sea. Have a much more exciting, diverse ecosystem, but invest in our own people, hold our own. That is what we have been doing for decades, but never reach a stage where we say the only way to achieve this, set a quota, set a rule. Must be Singaporean CEO, born here some more, before we declare success. I think that would be the wrong approach.
Mr. Speaker, I think Minister Ong has made the point very clear. I just want to go back to a point I made in my speech. As parliamentarians, we must be not just the voice of the people, that is important, which I think the member has been articulating the concerns of his people that he's spoken to. But we must also be the voice of reason. Don't take that lightly. Because what we say cannot be unsaid. It is there for the record, for the future, and everyone, Singaporeans, new citizens, or Singapore-born, others who are here, will all be looking at this. And I think we in this House, as elected representatives, must hold ourselves up to a higher standard. If we don't, then I think we fail our duties as members of Parliament, and I think we ultimately do a disservice to Singaporeans.